My girlfriend started buying men's cologne and hiding it in her car. When I found the receipts, she said they were gifts for coworkers. I didn't believe her. We'd been together 2 years, lived together for 6 months. Everything felt solid until last month when my car broke down and I had to borrow hers for the week. I was cleaning out some fast food bags from the passenger side when I found it. A Saks Fifth Avenue shopping bag shoved way under the seat, like someone was trying to hide it. Inside were 3 bottles of expensive men's cologne. Tom Ford Noir, Dior Sauvage, Bleu de Chanel. The kind of stuff that costs $100 a bottle. Stuff I'd never wear because I'm a basic deodorant guy. I checked the receipt crumpled at the bottom. She'd bought them over 3 separate shopping trips, different store locations, different dates spanning 2 weeks. My stomach dropped. Why would she need men's cologne? And why hide it? That night, I asked about it casually over dinner, mentioned I found a shopping bag in her car. Her whole body tensed up. She got defensive immediately, asked why I was going through her stuff. I said I wasn't going through anything, I was just cleaning trash. She took a breath and said they were birthday gifts for guys at her office. I asked which coworkers. She rattled off 3 names: Thomas, Vincent, and Patrick. I'd never heard any of those names before. In 2 years of her talking about work, not once had those names come up. When I mentioned that, she accused me of being controlling and tracking who she talks about. Then she got up and locked herself in the bedroom. That's when I started paying attention to everything else. Things I'd ignored before suddenly felt suspicious. She'd been coming home late on Wednesdays for the past month, claiming team dinners, but she never smelled like restaurant food, never had leftovers. Her phone stayed face down on tables constantly, even when we were just watching TV. She'd angle it away when texting. I noticed she'd bought new clothes too, nice button-downs and dress pants that I'd never seen her wear around me. When I asked about them, she said they were for work, but she worked from home 3 days a week. The cologne purchases kept happening. I checked our shared credit card statement one night while she was in the shower. 4 more transactions at different department stores, all in the men's fragrance range. $50 to $100 each time. I felt sick. This was textbook affair behavior. The secrecy, the defensiveness, the late nights, the unexplained purchases for men I'd never heard of. I decided I needed proof before confronting her. On Wednesday evening, I told her I had to work late. Then I drove to her office building downtown, walked right into the lobby at 7. The receptionist looked confused when I asked about the team dinner. She said everyone cleared out by 5:30. No dinner, no event, nothing. My hands were shaking as I left. I drove back toward our apartment, rehearsing the confrontation in my head. How long had this been going on? Who was he? Was it one of those fake coworkers she'd named? I parked a block away and walked toward our building. Her car was in its usual spot, trunk wide open. I could see her standing behind it, surrounded by shopping bags. I walked closer, ready to catch her in whatever lie she was living. She was surrounded by shopping bags, wrapping paper, scissors, and gift boxes. The trunk was full of toiletries, shampoo bottles, deodorant, razors, toothbrushes, soap. She was sorting everything into individual care packages, writing names on tags with a marker. She saw me approaching and her face went completely white. Then she started laughing, this nervous, guilty laugh. She reached into her purse and pulled out her phone, holding it toward me. Showed me a group chat called Downtown Shelter Project. Dozens of messages from her coworkers about donation drives and volunteer schedules. She scrolled up to a pinned message. Men's shelter donation drive. Toiletries and dignity items needed. Her office had been collecting hygiene products for homeless men downtown. The cologne wasn't for an affair. It was her personal contribution because she believed everyone deserved to feel human, to have one nice thing. The late Wednesdays weren't secret dates. She'd been volunteering at the shelter every week, asking men directly what products they actually wanted versus what people assumed they needed. The new clothes I'd never seen her wear, donations she'd been collecting from neighbors and sorting in her car. I'd spent 2 weeks constructing an elaborate cheating story, checking credit cards and showing up at her office like a detective, while my girlfriend spent 2 months quietly helping people who had nothing. I stood there in that parking lot holding my accusations while she held care packages for men who'd lost everything.